There are three things that are probably killing your self confidence. And these are small details. And if you're not mindful of these details, they are subtly giving off a vibe to other people, whether you're one on one, whether if you're in a group of people, that really kind of screams, I'm insecure. Guys that are secure, guys that are confident, they are not typically walking around with their chest puffed out. They're not wearing fancy jewelry or a watch or wearing a fancy suit. But these guys are mindful of subtle details that scream insecure, right? So the first thing is over explaining yourself. So if you've ever been in a situation where you say something, you state your position on something, and then you immediately over explain or you immediately try to compensate for it. So, for example, I don't use machines in the gym because whatever, whatever. Or I don't believe in free weights because whatever, whatever. Or I don't drink beer or I don't drink coffee because of whatever. So when you're doing this, you're kind of contradicting yourself because on one hand, you're stating one thing and then you're trying to compensate and almost make it seem like it's not so bad. Or thinking to themselves, well, why? Like, if that's your position, that's your position. Like, so again, you have to own your position. If you state something, just own it. Now, I understand if you're in a dialogue with someone and you want to debate something that's different, but when you state something, just say it and that's it. What you're doing when you over explain something is you are hiding behind your words, right? You're being insecure. And what you're really saying is, I really hope you still like me because I don't use machines, or I really hope you still like me because I don't drink alcohol. And that's not confidence, right? So again, just state your position and that's it. So the second thing is taking ownership. Now, this goes along with making excuses. If you're constantly finding yourself making excuses, like I didn't have time to go to the gym, I only had 20 minutes, or I was in a rush, I didn't have time to make a proper meal, I just went and grabbed Burger King. Whether you are in a social setting, at work, a relationship setting, if you are constantly finding yourself making excuses, that is slowly draining your self confidence because what you're teaching your brain is, I can just easily come up with an excuse and we fall into this trap. So when you find yourself trying to make an excuse, you have to immediately stop yourself and say, you know what? How can I handle this situation? What can I do? What can I do differently? How can I make a healthy meal? How can I find a workout that I can do in 20 minutes? Right. So again, there's always an answer within reason, but you have to stop yourself immediately when you find yourself making excuses. Right. The third thing is bragging. Now, I don't know about you. I immediately have a turn off from anyone. It doesn't matter, man, woman, young, old, it doesn't matter what they are. If you are a person that brags, it screams insecurity. It screams you're not confident because the confident guys do not brag about what they have or what they possess or what they can do. Okay. If you are a guy that can lift or squat 4 or 5 plates, you're not going to brag about it. If someone sees you doing it, they're going to know what's up. If it's regarding money, if it's regarding status, if you brag about that, again, that just screams insecurity. So it's better to let your actions, it's better to let your presence, it's better to let your consistency come through in whatever you're doing, whether it's your gym, whether it's your dress, whether it's your work life. Let that come through rather than always trying to kind of oversell yourself and prove to people that you can do whatever it is or whatever you have. So those three things, again, it is over explaining. So again, stop over explaining. Number two is stop trying to make excuses. And number three is to take your bragging and take your humility to a level where you are just simply letting your presence be felt, letting your confidence kind of shine through, if you will. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you're doing well. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.